Yes, I'm live. Oh, the other one. Oh, good. Isn't it awesome? Look at all the little flowers in it. Just so pretty. Oh goodness, serious going. Look at my succulents, guys. That succulents get huge. It's like a jungle in here. Welcome to the jungle. And then, a new plant stump I got. So, yeah, this beauty. It's so beautiful. Sometimes it gets pink little flowers, or you can cut these. You can cut these like in the middle and they stand up, so it looks like more comes to daylight. But my mother of thousands, that the only thing that lasted, and I got one little seed. So I'm hoping there's a couple more little seeds, so I can. That one just blooming. My other one's right here. But that one won't flower for a little while because it kind of fell apart. Remember I broke it? It's sitting in water somewhere. Oh, right there. She's hiding on this. So, yeah, very exciting. All right, so now I actually want to get off this live so we can join the other live. So hop onto the other live. Love you, bye. Okay. Now, we got 4 of you watching, okay. I just want to delete, make sure I don't have, yeah, see that's upcoming. Let's delete that one. That 4-minute, okay. This one, I'm gonna do read 1. Read 1 before live. Stream got interrupted. Stockholm syndrome. Yeah. Okay. So that was around the time I went to the bathroom. Now this one, you guys are here, right? But it doesn't say that it's live. So let me click out, go back in, because sometimes I have to do it like that. I love watching my earwax guy. So here's my live. That was just the 4 minutes of that one. So this must be the new one. Part 2. Pardon the interruption. Okay. So, sorry, peanut butter. I took a picture of my new plant. I'm just gonna put a plant on that empty screen. That's 4 minutes. What did I drop? My water. Okay. Maybe I typically wouldn't do this live. Maybe I just need to clear the energy. As soon as I came out of the bathroom, I don't remember error. More than one ingestion is used in the primary URL. Send a stream to what? Oh, please tell me you guys can hear me. Look what's happening. Peanut butter. Error. More than one primary URL. Okay, you can hear me. Send stream. Okay. So I'm just gonna stop working on YouTube. Do you want to see the new addition to the family that I didn't show you yesterday? We got fish. So peanut butter. So that's Mo. That's Mo. My mother named him. And that's Curly. So the upstairs in the kitchen, because they're from my mother. That was an expensive little gift for fish. Mia actually bought them for her. She's been saying since summer, maybe I'll get a little fish, maybe I won't. And then when we brought him home, she was like, what the fuck? My dad's like, you bring another fucking animal in this house. You know my dad, right? You just sit there and laugh, and I'm just like, oh. But not to mention, like, we interrupted the inauguration, too. Like, here's your surprise. My dad's like, what the fuck, you fucking girls? I don't know what he's going to do with me when he's older. I think I'm going to buy him a fucking lap dog just to, like, get back at him, to be honest with you. And he'll probably end up loving the lap dog. So I always killed my fish. That's why I don't have any. But if my mother really doesn't want them up there, then I'll bring them down here for us. You know, or Mia would take them, but she's not home all the time, so she wouldn't want them in her room. But they're very kind of interactive. You know, we go and talk to them when we're cooking dinner. They're very interactive. So I don't know. I might snag them. Surgery this week. Who just texted me? I saw it on my computer. I wish I could stop that. Yes, on the 27th. I mean, 27th. There might be something on the 27th. I hope it doesn't get postponed. I just sent him a picture of my mom and my aunt. It was on Facebook, so I couldn't get to the whole picture, so I had to do like up close. But that was them, I think, 2 summers ago. Mom, aunt. So yeah, she probably just woke my mother up texting at 7:30 in the morning though. My mom's probably up. Okay, as I was coming back to the bathroom and you guys couldn't hear me, I sat for a minute and I was like, oh fuck. Like the amount of anxiety was almost like horrific, guys. I was like, what the fuck? And then you guys, when I came back, you guys couldn't hear me. So I clearly felt the frequency get higher, which causes, anxiety depending on where the frequency is coming from. Hi, you keep looking at me. Would you like a worm? Guys, I'm telling you, I'm so scared. I should probably give them back to the pet store today. I mean, look how big they are. They're gonna cocoon soon. And then I'm screwed. That one has black on it. Is it dead? Did it kill itself? Okay, here's the baby. Oh, The black disappeared. I feel like you're killing yourself over there, dude. So, off my head. Take your worm and scram. Someone's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Oh, Amy, it's your mom's birthday. Oh, I just heard Glinda. Which is reminding me of the Good Witch. Or maybe she loves Wizard of Oz. Oh, dear Lord. Take it and go, will ya? Oh, they're so pretty. I think I sent it to myself. I think I showed you, but hold on. No, that was dinner. Right here. 20 seconds. Okay, so what the fuck am I supposed to do with moths? You know, I love them. Did you eat it, buddy? Did it fall? Did you finish it? Did you eat it? Is it all gone? Because now I want to clean the cards. Was it so yummy? Yeah? All right, well, that's it. That's all you get. So, yeah, guys, I have no idea what I'm going to do. I thought he dropped it too, but I don't see it anywhere. Let me get up and look, make sure it's not on me. No, he got it. He's just sticking around because he wants another one. So I don't know. Do I just give them back to the pet store? You know, like here, free. You know, whoever comes in and more than welcome. So, yeah, it looks like he ate it. And he just shit as he fucking left the scene. He shit as he left the crime scene. You left DNA, buddy. Not too fucking smart. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to bring them back to the pet store. Because he wants nothing to do with the big ones. And I did pull one out the other day and there was like a white, look at that one. He's like, what are you doing, dude? You gotta move. I gotta get you out of there. So I think I'm just gonna give him back to the pet store. Whoever comes in, like, or he can feed it to his iguanas. He has a great big giant one in there. That's his. Can't let it run around. No, Scorpio. You can't let it run around because it's too quick. It will get out the door real fast. So I wiped my hands clean. All right. Yeah, so when I came back to the reading, I don't know if you noticed, I grabbed my crystal. It was very fucking intense. And then you guys couldn't hear me. And then I tried starting it a couple times. It wouldn't let me. And then that happened. So there could be a lot of anxiety here. What I was saying originally when I came out of the bathroom, I peed and was about to get up, and then I was like, oh, I feel like I gotta pee again. And I fucking hate when that happens because I feel like I waste the fucking toilet paper. So don't hold in your pee. Maybe the message is there, you know, because that's how you end up with a bladder infection sometimes. Or that could be a start of a bladder infection. I don't know. But I hope it has nothing to do with me because that will suck. I know I have to have a catheter. Because they're going to numb me from the waist down. But two different ways. Like the anesthesia will put medicine through the catheter as well. So I hope that message is not for me. That's going to suck. After my hysterectomy, I had bladder problems. Okay. What are you doing, buddy? Did you just want to come and talk to everybody? Because you've been awfully active in the reads lately. Yes, you have. You've just been wanting to see everybody, talk to everybody. Huh. Yeah. You just want to finish this one so I can throw new cards. You just want to be part of the party? You want to be part of the party? I already gave you a treat, so I don't know why you're still looking at me like I should give you more, because I'm not going to give you more. Okay. I don't know why that's so, like, fuzzy until it clears. It wasn't like that yesterday. So I can't even see the color anymore. I'm really debating taking it out of the stand. I don't know why I feel like this has to be like in the reading. It doesn't make any sense to me. Cyndi Lauper, time after time. All right. I know they want me to read on that Stockholm Syndrome too, so I know this probably has something to do with this. There could be manipulation at play with the Seven of Swords, or it's just lies. You do have 2 daughters. I don't think it's pulling me. Well, as of right now, I am being pulled to 3 younger women will let go. But I don't think that's what we're talking about. It could be. Because we had 2 princesses in the last one with the Hermit. But with the Tower here and the Death card, I don't know, the end of a new era. I mean, we're making history with Trump. We have the Star Moon and the Wheel of Fortune. That's dangerous energy to play with. And the Blasted Tower and the Death card. So that's whoa. That's not little. It's more than karma. It's more than karma. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Because if I put really peanut butter? No. No party. No party. No. This is no. See what you did? I know you know what you did. That's a no. Hope he doesn't become afraid of water, because that's the only thing I know that works as of right now. What the fuck? Where are you? Off my head. I'm not fucking around. I mean, just look at that lineup. The Moon, the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and the Death card. Political. I'm hearing also political race. procession. Yeah, it reminded me of Ronald Reagan. There's gotta be an actual death here. But just because a death card comes out, I saw something silly like the psychic who predicted like Trump's death or what's upcoming. You know, she got the 5 of Cups and she's like, well, there's going to be a loss. And I'm just like, yeah, it's cards, guys, but like channeling. So I just thought that was very, I don't know the word for it, very, I don't know. I don't know. Not tacky. I'm getting puts like tacky though, like not tacky, like any. What the fuck? But you kind of gotta like go within. She's just looking at it like as a loss. Like that's what the 5 of Cups means. Like I didn't come over here and put all this work into tarot just to read exactly what the cards actually meant. It's like everybody with, you know, the death card to me is Scorpio and Capricorn. Peanut butter. It's just what vibed with me when I was learning my cards, sleeping with my cards, vibing with my cards. And by any means, it's definitely not tacky. Jimmy Carter's funeral was last week. Yeah. Peanut butter said thank you to my sister the other day, and it freaked her the fuck out. He's starting to talk. You guys were hearing it way before I was, though. But now he's talking to me to get my attention. So those are quite some, I'm hearing astrological major arcana cards. Careful with readers too, because the gatekeeper I know that I'm friends with that comes and goes out of my life intentionally, he has the hardest time in the winter adjusting to like the weather. Because his explanation, I'm like, oh, I haven't heard from him. He's like, his explanation is like, think about a tree goes through in the winter. And I was like, damn. And that's kind of the energy, you know. It is. I don't have other cards to kind of tell me there's an actual death here, but I can definitely sense it. But it's also the death of like, I just heard global population. What the fuck? I don't like that message. The start of global, what did I say? The start of global deaths? So this might be a high toll, death toll. I don't know if this is weather or disease. I think it's disease. Possibly Egypt. I don't know, I'm hearing Arabian Night. Some type of disease. Remember I kept saying Spirit keeps telling me to leave a notebook? Today's the 21st. January 21st, 2025. We got Stockholm's syndrome. How do you spell syndrome? SYDOME? What letter am I missing? Hey Siri, how do you spell syndrome? Is there an M?
Syndrome. SYNDROME.
Okay. Drome. Syndrome. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I knew I was missing something there. And then what did I just say? Global. What did I say? Global. What did I say? Arabian Night, but I did get pulled to the scarab beetle. I did say Egypt first. Mass global deaths. Did I really say that? Wow. I even said mass. Did I really say mass? Yeah, something global disease, but it was 3 things. That led to a whole bunch of death. So I don't know. Peanut butter. I don't know if this is like closer to like Africa or. Well, that's weird. Remember I said she was throwing cards like that? And then it's like. And then I was like, oh, like tacky, but not tacky. I didn't have the right words for it. And then, but I get messages through cards, but it's channeling. But it's not a coincidence. I said that, and then that just happened. But I wouldn't predict Trump's death with the 5 of Cups. And this could just be like what happens globally, why he's in charge. This doesn't mean like he's going to die or this or that. It's up in the air, you know. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, they are with the moon. They are going to release disease. I wonder if this is the whole read. I think so. Massive. Yeah, I might have. Massive, I might have said besides mass. Bird flu's ramping up. I wonder if this is my Zika video that I did over the summer. All right, that one's a little too small, but you can play with that one. That's all right, you got one right there. Let me go to, I don't know if it's that or if it's like another one coming. It's airborne. So I think I said something about the air. I want to say I'm almost positive I said something about air. Not airborne, but air. Zika. Brazil. Nigeria, guns, shootings. lymph node radiology, yellow fever, dengue. But I do have a video out there in regards to this, and over the summer, in the summer, I wasn't letting peanut butter out. It was like kind of like a freaky video. I remember it being a little freaky, and I also felt bad because birds, mountains, Brazil. Okay, well, it's on my other channel. It was done in August, late July, early August. Must be in another book. I'm going to situate this so I have time resting in bed. I think I'm even going to tape all the other ones in between the pages. It comes from Brazil, correct? It came from Brazil. I don't know if it was a different type of Zika. Is it buffering for anybody else right now? Here and there, okay. Zika played already here. It's on the other channel. Maybe I can copy it and post it. I don't know why I just hit like on my own video. Your recovery. So motherfuckers are attacking the lost generation. 1998, which is very funny because we just talked about the other day with Jade that when it's like 2050, they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, you're ancient." It's like you know. So it actually started in 1998. Peanut butter. Is he saying peanut butter, guys? Yeah? Is that your peanut butter? Shut down 2013. Those who are spiritual work with energies, frequencies, meridians, chakras, that type of stuff. Oh, that's what it was. A lot of people are going to say it's pneumonia, but it's not. It's Zika. And it's going to kill people. A lot of people. And that's when I said stop feeding your birds. This was either July or August. This wasn't the particular video. This was more of probably a catch-up. Oh, they ended up shutting down my current one. A different one. You're going to be fucking kidding me. You know what I noticed? I had a picture the other day. Which one was it for you guys? It's been saying, like, it's going live, and it's like 5 a.m. in the morning. Or it's like 5 at night, you know? Peanut butter, peanut butter. And it's like, well, yeah, no, I'm not live. Why did I screenshot that? So I've been noticing it's been saying I'm going live when I'm not. 13. What else was I looking for? Besides that, I came into my photos for something. It was just recent. I wanted to show you guys something. I don't know. Have you guys watched Younger yet? Alright. I don't know what I was trying to pick up there. Yeah, he was saying that, right? Yeah. I thought it was Africa. Oh, it's coming from Africa. Yeah, that's just it. I can't remember. I do have... We were talking about the kids, how it was going to target the kids too, like that population. I saw something brief. He's just over there saying his name. He's testing his flight skills. So all I wrote, because this is because I think I didn't label the video. But within that video, I think I pasted and copied the video. Zika, Nigeria, the plague, Brazil, Argentina. Hey Siri, where is Brazil on the map?
I don't know where you are, but you can show me.
Brazil on the map. No, I don't want Amazon. I just want you to highlight it. I can't. I'm looking up at my map, and it's not. Oh, there we go. It was blocked. Fucking Courtney. It's blessings to you. Blessings to you. Okay. So, Brazil. Argentina. Yeah, because this was purposely. I remember it was purposely. Like, was it something with bugs or... And Spirit said it started in like October. Remember my kids got sick, both of them, and they're like, oh, it's pneumonia. This is what we're seeing. But it's hard to see on that unless we did an MRI, and we're not doing MRIs. And that was going around. And then I wrote on the video, it is not pneumonia. So I don't know if that's the disease it's talking about now. It might be. And there's different, and a lot of people might just say it's pneumonia. But it's not. So it's not going to get treated correctly. And it's hard to treat dengue and yellow fever. But if they give you, medicines for like pneumonia, that's where, things can get worse because you're not treating. The only thing that treats this plague is pretty much rest and, nourishment. And when we first got COVID, I'm just the messenger, but it was a good year before COVID came in, and I said there was going to be a disease that's going to come in, a sickness just like this, and it did. And there was going to be another wave, and that another wave was not like within those 2 years of COVID. That wasn't like a second wave. This is that second wave. This is that second disease that's going to affect mainly the older generation. The younger generation, it depends on how they eat. If they're eating good and they have that nourishment, they have a better chance of fighting this off. The elders, not so much. I almost said middle class, but middle age, were also iffy. But there's going to be a lot of deaths from this. And I can't remember if this is the one where I said it actually comes to us, different locations around the world, with something they're shipping out. Octane gas, Brazil, Peru, Callao. I don't know what that is. October 2024, airport. UK, Liverpool. It will affect your lymph nodes, your chest, be junky. And radiology, the x-ray will probably say you have pneumonia, but you don't. Because they gave a lot of medicine. They're like, oh, you have pneumonia. I've been seeing this the last couple of weeks, but I'll get an x-ray before I treat you. And he said he could see like a couple black spots, but he couldn't see the stuff in behind. So he treated her for it. And it took forever. Her whole throat thing is just getting better now. Like the lymph nodes. I completely forgot about that. She probably had fucking dengue. And she's just getting better, which, that actually started, 4 months ago, if not 5? Oh, wait, it was October, November, December, January, 4 months ago. And she's just feeling better, just being able to eat a little bit more. Pneumonia doesn't last for 4 months, guys. I mean, she literally went to ear, nose, and throat. So do you love saying your name, Butter? No party over here. No, I'm not playing with you. Get in the squirt bottle until you figure it out. You party in El Dorado. Just heard welcome home. I think this is going to spread fast. Again, I'd have to go in and watch the whole video, but the 1998 to 2013 children generation, is the lost generation. I prefer to call it the wandering generation. Those are the ones that need guidance right now. And that's the target too. So if you're not keeping up with your health and certain stuff, and Alana is really good about her health, but she still got it. Her symptoms are just fine. She still doesn't eat chips and certain stuff. So yeah. Peanut butter, give Mama a kiss. Oh, thank you. That's what he said. Really? Peanut butter, give Mama a kiss? You want to give me a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Can Mama have a kiss? Mama kiss peanut butter? Can Mama kiss peanut butter? Peanut butter want to give Mama a kiss? Okay, how about Mama give peanut butter a kiss? Can I give you a kiss? Can Mama have a kiss? Want to give me a kiss? Give me a kiss. Give Mama kisses. Give me a kiss. Gotcha. 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 You want to give Mama a kiss? Thank you. Oh, guys, I do say thank you all the time to him now that I think about it. That would make sense why my sister thought she was going crazy. She's like, I swear to God, your bird just said thank you. And I actually do say thank you. You're so freaking cute. You gotta cut your nails. I keep forgetting. I'm so sorry. Except this one will always lay that way because it's the bad foot. See how the other one stands up straight? But all his front ones are a little fucked up. But that's okay. You still have a grip, and that's all that matters, huh? And you can still walk. You're doing great. Yeah. All right. No potty on me, though, okay? No potty. So this, I believe, is what can possibly be going on right now. I'm sorry, bud. Hey, buddy.
What?
Good morning. I'm sorry I stuck her in there this morning, but she was scratching at the door and doing all sorts of shit. Okay. So. And this is where it was affecting. Hi, I'm sorry if Kessel woke you up. It's so fucking hot in your room. Huh?
Close all my windows.
You opened your windows?
No, I closed them.
Yeah. Well, you want to leave your door open for like 5 minutes?
I just opened them.
I can get some heat? I don't know. 2013, 2008, South America, Brazil, National Park, goats. Oh, yeah, guys. Remember? It was like a month ago. There was like 3 or 4 mountain lions or lynx at a sanctuary that died from Zika. So yeah, South America, Brazil. I don't know why the Andes Mountain is here. Andes. But it was going to affect, what's that say, timeline? Birds, mountains, mice, brown bats, black bears, beavers, sheep, elk, lynx, mountain goats, bald eagles, lynx, trout, don't know what that's supposed to be. Grizzly bear. So I don't know if this is saying it's going to make it to the national park, like Montana, Washington. I also have UK, Liverpool. But I also have Brazil, Peru, Callao, Cal something. October 2024 airport. I don't know what that was about. But the Black Mountains, Vermont. Need something with Maine, Vermont, Black Mountains. So I will say this, Lonnie's not quite recovered. How long does it take to recover from dengue? Most people recover, but dengue fever lasts a week or two in more severe cases with symptoms. There's no cure for it, but you can help fight the virus. Could be vomiting, bleeding from your nose, bleeding under your skin, difficult rapid breathing, fatigue, irritability, restlessness, severe stomach pain.
Okay.
Love you.
What time is it?
I don't know. 8:22.
Oh.
Love you. Be done soon. When I do, I'll see if there's any bagels. How long does it take to recover from Zika? I think they're saying 2 to 7 days. Well, I'll tell you right now, if that's what Lonnie had, well, it does say it can stay in your system for 2 to 4 months, and then the other one, 3 months. You gotta be careful because if it affects the brain or certain things, you can't. .2 deaths per 100 person a year. Congenital Zika syndrome, 95% will die. Mortality rate 38.4 versus 2.7 deaths per 100 per 1,000 person. Zika stays in the sperm for 3 to 4 months, guys. That's crazy. 96 days. That's how you get Zika sexually. I didn't even know that was a thing. Well, yeah, but not like that. There's this guy I used to date. He's great. He lives near me. He's a nurse. Once in a while, he just kind of like hits me up. We dated for like a month or so. It was just kind of, just didn't have it in me. Like even looking at like his Snapchats before he would like go out, like getting ready, just, looking at himself all fucking swag and shit. It was just too much for me. But he kept going back and forth to Africa, be in Africa for like 6 months. I mean, like 6 weeks, come back. He does it like 3 or 4 times a year. And I was like, no, just because of all the other diseases. He's definitely like a player type person, so So I don't know why careful sexually, because then it stays in your system. I don't think I brought that up when I was doing that reading. So anywho, there was so many people in October that got pneumonia, but it wasn't pneumonia. And I did this read before Alana actually got sick. I actually did this read probably October 1st, but it has to do with the video I did in the summer. What was I just going to look up? What was I just going to look up? Wish that thing didn't make so much noise rattling. What the fuck was I going to look up? But, oh yeah, the death, not the death toll, but how high pneumonia was in October. How high was the pneumonia rate in 2024 compared to other years? Pneumonia infection began increasing in the early spring, summer 2024. Early summer. That's when I think I did the reading. To increase the baseline, they started COVID-19 pandemic, continuing to track the increase to better understand the diagram. Increased this year. Do you know how many people had it this year? Or a respiratory infection? Approximately 450 million people a year around the world. That was 2024. 150 million people, guys. I can't. You do see that, right? That's real life. That should not be a thing. Why is pneumonia on the rise? They're saying it's because several factors may contribute to post-COVID-19 effects. Why are so many kids getting pneumonia? Requires bacterial infections were also on the spike with rhinovirus and other infections. The peak season, pneumonia is typically right after the height of respiratory virus. Since pneumonia results in lung damage caused by respiratory infection, which infection rates the highest in the winter months? Pneumonia can surge during the spring and fall as well. What was the theme of World Pneumonia Day 2024? Every breath counts. Stop pneumonia in its tracks. Oh, so this year they made a pneumonia day. Is this fucking real life? Is this fucking real life? The number of children, the surge results in laboratories. The number of children's ages from 2 to 4 that was seen in the ER with pneumonia who tested positive increased 1%, and then in April jumped to 7.2, and then in October, sevenfold. And it's not pneumonia, guys. And we'd love to all blame it on the COVID shots. Yeah, the COVID shots did a lot of shit to us afterwards, a lot of aftermath on the COVID. But this isn't a result of COVID. This is Zika. This is not pneumonia. All you can do is rest, hydrate, and nourish your body. And it could take months. Okay, so, because I remember, how do I say that word again? Specifically. That was also the age they were targeting. Because older people and younger are not good, right? So Zika will be on the rise. Not pneumonia. But I can't remember. All I know is that, like, it's intentional. Like, they released it. Because I remember crates of, like, bugs or worms, that people buy from other countries, knowing that all these mosquitoes and larvae, all the larvae was probably in with it. Because I remember having that vision. Peanut butter. No potty. No potty here. El Dorado. No potty in there. Okay? Mingia. Oh, shit right there, and I didn't notice either. No potty on Mama's table. El Dorado. You potty in El Dorado. So, within the next year, it's going to be pretty bad with the Wheel of Fortune and the Blasted Tower and the Death, the Star, the Moon. I'm shocked that the CDC even said it could possibly be in regards to the COVID shot. But I think they're taking the blame because they know they put this disease here. It's like the guy who ordered, I think, like 500,000 butterflies and released them in New York City. Remember, it was something like that, or bees. He released something from another country. Can't release them, but you can have them as a pet, supposedly. It's like, what the fuck? Anywho, this was intentional, so I guess it would make sense that they would cover that up because they don't want you to know that, they're trying to kill us off, even though we know they're trying to kill us off. I feel like the more I talk, the more I was trying to get into something. I can't. It had to do with another reading. All right. In all regards, though, the first thing was Stockholm Syndrome that came out. There's something with Egypt right now, too. I'm getting a burial. Maybe something will be discovered. Will they find a new burial site? Peanut butter. Fuck, how do you spell Egypt? Is it E-G-Y? E-G-Y? E-G-Y-P-T? Oh my god, that doesn't even look right. E-G-Y-P-T? No, guys. How do I spell Egypt? That is how you spell it? Okay. Why doesn't that look right? E-G-P-T-Y, E-G-Y-P-T. Why does that not look right to me today? That looks like a foreign language, like a scripture. Something is probably about to be discovered. Because that doesn't look right to me at all. I don't know if it has to do with a tomb or not, if it has to do with the beetle that was up here. Cairo. Can pull to Cairo. That's the major city, right? C-A-I-R-O. I don't know, but I think that's the main city, like the capital. I don't know what they're going to discover, but there's something. It might have to do with a disease. Maybe it starts in Cairo, ends up in Cairo. Something that starts somewhere else ends up in Cairo, but it's some type of disease. So they might discover a new disease. All right, and then I said Arabian Nights. Where would that location be? Arabia? Where's Arabia on the... Where is Arabia on the map? Isn't it close to Cairo? Yeah, it's right there. The Red Sea is in between them. Egypt and Jordan is connected. So Jordan, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, United Arab, Yemen, Oman. So maybe, so I don't know if it comes from Arabia. Maybe it's a disease from Saudi that spreads into Egypt. So I think it's people coming from the area of Arabian Peninsula. I don't know if it starts in Saudi, I don't know, but it ends up in Cairo. So something starts and ends here, because well, I don't know if it ends, but this is where they discover it, and it could be I'm just going to do Arabian Peninsula because I don't know for sure if it's Saudi or not. It's, it's somewhere within that area where I think it starts. And then Egypt discovers and poison. I don't. Poison. I just gotta put that song. Poison. Who sang that song? Go figure, the first thing he learns is his name. Peanut butter. I hear you talking. I hear you saying your name. Yeah, peanut butter. Who's mama? Mama. Peanut butter. Mama. Peanut butter. Mama. Peanut butter. Okay, so I don't know if this disease will travel to the US, UK, or anywhere. I don't know if it's going to go anywhere else. I'm assuming it probably will, but that's me assuming. It will hit other countries. I don't know if it will come towards us, though. I don't think it comes towards us. But I mean, I really feel like it's a disease, but I'm hearing poison, so I don't know if this is like an intentional attack. Could have already started. I just don't know if it's been discovered yet. It's not discovered yet. So I would say by February they're going to start getting suspicious if they're not already. I don't know how long it takes for this disease to kill people. No party. No. No. Remember when he was so good about not shitting over here? Remember? But now he's turned into a big bird and he's testing me. So I think this already started, or they're planning it, because I'm getting February 2025. I mean, we still didn't really touch base on the Stockholm syndrome. So I don't know if there's going to be like a surge of that, like intentionally, like with planets that can like mentally manipulate your own brain with transits, and those who are suffering from something like that it's going to hit even harder. Because certain alignments in planets will and can mentally fuck with you if you're not on top of things. So I think that Stockholm syndrome, there's got to be something with the, which means you need to be very careful, especially with, you know, poor veterans on the fucking streets and shit, you know, homeless. Like, it's unbelievable. It's like, what, wasn't there something alligator skin? There was some type of drug or something that would kill them or give them like alligators. It like made them psychologically fucked up. But it was a drug. So I don't know if they're like testing some type of new drug for Stockholm syndrome. I don't know how I feel about that. You know, that's probably going to tell me if that's the first thing that came out, that's probably going to tell me that drug is not a good drug. Yeah, it might shut down certain parts of your brain, but then you have no leeway or no room for you to actually use your amygdala. You'd be stuck forever, not really having a brain. Like, if I only had a brain. I wonder if that has anything. I've been saying that for days. If I only had a brain. You know, like certain medication I'm on, I know how it affects my brain. But I also know I have a lot of room and leeway to play with it. So whatever this is wants to kind of shut down the whole amygdala. And the amygdala can be removed, but you're kind of dense when that's gone. So I don't know if they're going to start taking out people's something with an M. Amygdala? You can live without it, but it's dangerous to live without it. I mean, I would not be an advocate for that fucking drug, I'll tell you that. Well, advocate, like protesting in a certain way, like don't do it. But it is pulling me to like the 3 women that were released. No potty on my table. Stop pottying on my table. You're only supposed to shit every 15 minutes. That was literally like 3 minutes, dude. Potty in El Dorado. I think this is going to make people angry. It's pulling me to the phone call I got yesterday. I signed up to have, before I miss my due date, like past like 2 or 3 days so I don't get a fine with a credit card. It's pulling me to that, like the anger. I tried to get off the phone like 5-6 times. I had to hang up on her. And now I got to figure out a way to take it down. Which I didn't pay that bill. That's right. It's not due actually until the 22nd. I'll pay it today so I don't get a fine. So I don't know if that's saying like you get somebody here is going to have like a big bill or a fine, or I think it's a drug that can shut down different parts of the amygdala, all of them. And at that point, you might as well just take it out, because that's, it's connected to memory tissue. So if they say like we're finding a cure for Stockholm syndrome, it's not a fucking cure. It's dangerous. Here we go with fucking pharmaceuticals. SSRI for mental illness shutdown. What's the SSRI? Don't be a strawhead. Scarecrow political cartoons. We were talking about that earlier before you jumped on Wizard of Oz. Hey Siri, what is SSRI?
Selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors are a class of drugs that are typically used as antidepressants in the treatment of major depressive disorder, anxiety disorders, and other psychological conditions. Do you want me to keep reading?
Yes.
SSRIs increase the extracellular level of the neurotransmitter serotonin by limiting its reabsorption into the presynaptic cell.
What type of medications are SSRI? Am I on one of these? No. I'm not on Prozac. I don't even know what that is, or that, or that. I don't. I don't know, because it's like, if am I on any like of those? But then it says it can shut down. You're saying it can shut down the amygdala, but I still have fear, excitement. So my amygdala is not shut down. So I don't think that's what that is. That's doing that. I know it definitely doesn't help, but this is something that completely shuts down the amygdala. Like, somebody won't have fear. You're lucky if they experience excitement. It just depends on what they're doing here. Now, if you were to take a whole bunch of different types of medication to shut down certain things, but you still have all your axons, your neurons that are communicating, the little messengers that go to the brain, which go straight to the amygdala. Your amygdala makes all the decisions before your thought and your speech kick in. So this has got to be something else bigger where it targets every section. It would have to shut down every single neuron, and you can't, you die. So they're testing, I think, some type of new medication that, I don't know, it could kill some things. It could kill some cells. It could kill. The way they're doing it is not correct. Like that, these SSRIs, like the antidepressants, like that, it's just targeting one thing. You know, like increasing serotonin, taking down cortisol, whatever they're trying to target. And you can make your own natural serotonin with the whole Dallas method. So Dallas method is coming into this Stockholm syndrome. So if you know anyone with it, or I'm even getting veterans on the street, like there has to be something with transits here too, like zombies, The Walking Dead, that's zombies, right? I never watched it, Walking Dead. Or this is saying like whatever this medicine is, you're basically walking around dead. Like if I only had a brain, like I'm getting pulled to a dunce cap. Yeah, antidepressants could be bad for your brain, but that's the problem because some of them actually work. And it's a matter of, you know, how long you stay on something, all of that as well. It depends on like the inhibitor. It depends on what it's targeting. Like upping somebody's serotonin isn't going to do as much damage as you think it would. It's only going to benefit for you for a little while, and then eventually it's not gonna like you think it is. You just have to go up and up and up and up, and that's when damage can obviously be done. But then they're throwing in beta, they're throwing in all this other stuff. Because it's not stopping me from thinking. Again, I keep getting pulled to this Stockholm syndrome. So there's not going to be like a new one and done drug that shuts down every single. Well, there could be. I think that's what they're testing on now. Might be extremely expensive when I say pay bill. You might be able to have like a payment plan. That's not what's going on with me, but it might be that expensive that you would need a payment plan. Unless you had a lot of money, you're just like, fuck it, just get it. I think we need it, you know, but you're just shutting down somebody's fucking brain. So I don't like that at all, whatever's happening there. So it's just, I'm hearing manufacturer. Because there's not one pill that can shut down the entire amygdala right now. Because the amygdala is connected to so many things. Like one would have to target that one, and then it would have to target slowly the other one, and then the other one. But then you're killing off things there. So it would be a hard fucking target. I mean, if that's the case, you might as well just take the fucking amygdala out. It's probably safer. Again, it'd kind of be like if I only had a brain. But a lot of people were just taking out that certain side of a certain amygdala that carried that PTSD and stuff like that. It doesn't work like that. So I don't know what they're up to here, but I don't like it. I think I'm going to have to look more into that. Because, you get your family back or whatever the case is in general, like the women that are held captured and they have babies and shit like that, and then they get away, they break free after years. Some of them don't even leave after years because it's just so tragic. Like, it's just shit like that, guys. People don't realize the aftermath of when people come home. I think they do, but not to the extent. So to ease something, they'd have to start with, lowering the cortisone and certain other things that are out of whack. But I feel like pharmaceuticals just wants to take the easy way out here, and it's probably a huge moneymaker. But it's too dangerous. You can still live with it removed, but there's consequences of that as well. I mean, I don't know if they're going to try, some states or countries are going to try to make it legal. Like more legal than it is, like in the sense of, putting it on the list of insurances with the fucking mental fucking crisis around the world. All right, we'll have to get back to that. I did want to throw other cards as well. Hello? It is Courtney. Hi. Good, how are you? Yeah. Okay, so would I be able to, I'm having surgery tomorrow on my hip. By then, will it be okay? I'm pretty sure it probably will be, but can we just book it and then ask the doctor? I think when I mentioned it, she said it would be okay, but if my leg is still jumpy and I can't move it like that, then I'd have to obviously cancel. But yeah, if you can book it for at 11. Okay. Tomorrow on the 22nd. I'll also ask the surgeon his thoughts. It's my right hip. And while I have you on the phone, the nurse called me from orthopedics yesterday and getting stuff situated. Can I take my Ajovi? They're saying that I might. They're saying like the nurse was like, "Well, do you have to take it?" And I said, "Yeah, I might mess with my migraines because I'm supposed to take the Ajovi on the 27th." So I need to know. I don't think he knows too much about that. So if Dr. Lazama can look into that, that'd be great. Yeah, because the nurse there was like, "Well, do you have to take it?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, kind of. It's one of those things. That's how it works. I don't want to sit here in pain and a migraine." Yeah. Yep. And this test is for what test again? The nerve test. Okay. Yep. EMG. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Bye. Okay, sorry about that. So, yeah, I want to come back and do cards after. But I am going to have to look into that, whatever they're creating right now. I'm hearing creating a monster. That's what they're doing. Which is pulling me like massive, giant transformers. I'm also getting pulled like AI humans walking around, and you don't even realize like it's not a human. It looks just like a human though. So there's some shady shit fucking happening on our grounds. It's like all those artists that make face masks and for bodies for movies. Like there's some AI shit walking around right now looking like fucking humans. I don't know how I feel about that. So pharmaceuticals, and then I got pulled to creating monsters. Pharma, monsters, creating monsters, AI, humans, but they're not human, they're AI. What the fuck with this world right now? I mean, instead of going mental and be like, I saw a glitch and this and that, like we can't feed into that. We gotta ignore it and just live our lives, guys. When we fear certain stuff, that's the tendencies, that's the energy that AI even picks up on, that is like a fly on shit, guys. All right. I'll be back. I love you guys. Whew. Have a good one.